Hey guys, it's Molly from The Prepared Performer, and today is another Quick Tip Tuesday. Also, this is the very first time we are periscoping at the same time as recording the Quick Tip Tuesday video, which I think is awesome. So I haven't been on my piano usually for these because I just bring them really quick, but today we're going to start the first video of a 4-part video series. It's going to be a how to belt video series. So let's just talk about belting a little bit. I get a lot of questions about belting. Thanks for the hearts, guys. You're awesome. I get a lot of questions about belting, and I just kind of want to tap into a little bit about your chest voice and your head voice, because generally the consensus of what belting is when you bring your chest voice, like, put your hand on your heart. Oh, hearts, like the colored hearts there, yeah. Put your hand here and just go, and you feel vibrations there. Do you guys feel vibrations? We have live people on Periscope. Do it, And then if you go like this, you'll notice my YouTube name, it's yay, it's The Prepared Performer on YouTube. So if you go to youtube.com/thepreparedperformer, you'll find it there. Yeah, awesome. Okay, is your head voice, right? That's what we typically call head voice. Sometimes for guys, we usually say falsetto, but I like to, it's all the same kind of thing that's happening. But you can feel the vibrations actually change. And my favorite thing to talk about, which most people don't talk about, is what's actually happening with your vocal cords. It's a lot that's going on in there, but the really simple way to talk about it, I learned from my voice coach, Andrew Byrne, who's in New York City, and he's so awesome. Put your hands together like this. You guys, might be hard if you have your hands on your phone. This is your chest voice. Your vocal cords are coming together in a more full way when you're in your chest voice. When you're in your head voice, they're coming together like this. And there's actually, if you can see, there's a way that they could come together in the middle, and that's what we call like our mix. So you can switch from chest voice to head voice and have a little middle ground in there, right? Also, it can split. I talked about this recently in a Quick Tip Tuesday video, but just to remind you guys, if it splits in the back, that's when it's breathy. So you can have all these different things happening with your vocal cords. So when you bring up a thicker connection of your vocal cords up high, that's what we call a belt. So some people, like I studied with this really awesome opera singer, Joan Zajac, when I was in Las Vegas working at the Rio as a bevertainer. Did you guys know I was a singing cocktail server for a while? So she actually was really strict about not bringing your chest voice above an E for girls. So everything up here, she said, needed to be in your head voice, but you're just going to use more of a mix. And she had these crazy awesome exercises for strengthening your mix up there, which I love, but I think you actually can bring your chest voice up a little bit higher. So like I said, it's a really touchy subject, but this is my opinion, and I think everything is different. That's why it's really good to study with a personal vocal coach, but this is like a general rule. Okay, so like, for example, I can sing, I have not really warmed up today, which is smart of me with doing this video, but so if I can sing this up here, la, right, that's like head voice, la, or I can sing, la, and that's like switching more into my chest voice, right? Hey, hey, that's bringing my chest voice way up there. Or I can go, la, and then I'm separating those vocal cords. So I'm going, la, la, and I'm thickening my vocal cords using all the support down here, right, to bring my chest voice up higher. Okay, so my very first exercise for this video is something super gentle. And I think a lot of times people feel like, oh, I just want to belt, or at least a lot of my students. Shout out to the people who heat up pizza in the microwave. What? Awesome. I want to know more about that. Okay, shout out to the people who heat up pizza in the microwave. Can I give you guys a little secret? Are you a spy? Who are you? You guys, I had leftover pizza for breakfast this morning, so that's really weird. And my son and I also got in a little argument this morning. He's 3, but I was making him pancakes from Trader Joe's in the microwave, and he got really mad because he wanted me to make them in the toaster oven, and he said the microwave was going to make them too hot. I ate my pizza cold. I don't know who you are, Protein Man, but anyway, that's what I had for breakfast. It's not in here. I don't know how you can tell that. Can you smell my breath through Periscope? Put it to 5 minutes and it's cooked. Cool. Yay. Okay. Back to singing. So now we're going to talk about, one more thing. I wanted to talk about my apple cider vinegar also. You guys, I used to hate apple cider vinegar. I'd fight with my husband about it all the time. But you might remember that I'm getting over a bad case of bronchitis, and I've been using this apple cider vinegar with a little bit of honey in it every morning, and it's actually been really helpful. And I've been feeling more healthy. So I'm giving in to my husband's ways and drinking apple cider vinegar. Okay. Here we go. This is my favorite exercise to start. So this, when you're belting, you need to make sure that you warm up your head voice first. Did you hear me? Did you guys hear that? I'm going to move this little thing. Which part of your voice are you supposed to warm up first? Your head voice or your chest voice? Head voice. Yes. Okay. So we're going to start way up in our head voice. woo, that part of your voice, right? And you're actually going to do lip rolls. So this is the very first thing. When you're wanting to belt, you don't want to jump right into it. You've got to warm things up first, because it's like if you don't stretch and you just jump right into the splits, you're probably going to pull something, unless you're a very limber person and working on that a lot. But you want to warm up your head voice first. So this is going to be our first exercise. The first series in the How to Belt series is to warm up your head voice. I always like to say, like I Dream of Jeannie, this is your head voice, this is your chest voice. I got this from Andrew Byrne also, who's doing a masterclass on the 24th, and I can't wait. This is your head voice, this is your chest voice. They're all connected. It's not like you flip straight from head voice into your chest voice or vice versa. There's all this lovely break area in the middle called our passaggio, which is so much fun to work through. You have to massage the passage, you guys. So as we're doing this, we're actually going to flip from chest voice to head voice. I'm going to go with that rule that Joan Zajac taught me when I was much younger, to be pretty strict when you're warming up, girls, about using your head voice and flipping around an F. Guys, actually, if you're using your falsetto, this is great. So you can start it down here in your full voice, and then right around an E or an F is usually good for most guys as well. I have several male students, and that's around the time when they switch into their falsetto. So sometimes when you're doing this exercise, it's going to feel like jerky, like maybe it's just on lip rolls or humming, or if you can't lip roll or hum for some reason, or roll your R's, those are the things we do this on. You can do it on an ooh also if it's feeling trapped. So, but you want to switch. So sometimes if you go, it might do a little crack thing right there when you switch. If that happens, don't worry about it. It's okay. That's why we're here. Remember, we're going from chest voice to head voice, and so working your vocal cords through that as they stretch is like moving it around. Have you ever heard another calendar? I don't know. I don't know if I know that. I don't know. We're going to sing. I think I'm someone from LA who's on YouTube. I don't know. Message me later and I'll go back and look and find them. Okay, here we go. Ready? I hope you guys are singing too. We're just going to do lip rolls. We're going to do 3 scales up and down. 1, 3, 5. 1, 5, 3, 1. 3 times. And on the third one, we're going to go slowly. So you're going to start in your chest voice, or guys down here. Ready? And we're going to go. It's hard to tell with the lip rolls, but you're actually going to flip into your chest voice and start in your chest voice on those bottom ones and use your head voice on the top. Also make sure that you're getting a huge big breath way down from low, okay? So we're going to go. Bottom note, still chest voice. Good, so now for guys and girls, I'm just going to let you know, girls, this is where we're singing pretty much all in our head voice. Guys, you're starting to get into your falsetto here, so you can start to flip on the top. How's it going? Are you guys doing it with us? You guys should be doing it with us. This is from the Prepared Performer. It's our Quick Tip Tuesday video for tomorrow. Yay, thank you for some hearts. We're going to go back down now. As you're doing this, it's also not a bad idea to breathe through your nose, because when we breathe in through our nose, it warms the air, it filters the air a little bit, and it, as I said, I was getting over bronchitis last week, and it helps to help if you're coughing a lot. It helps you if you breathe through your nose so you don't cough. But while you're doing this, if you're doing your exercises and you're being very methodical, you know, like meditative almost with this as you can be, you can breathe in through your nose. Also watch so you don't lift your chin up. You want to keep, this is just like a vessel for everything to get out, right? So keep the support down really low and just let it come out the top. We switched our chest voice girls on that one. The goal is to switch back and forth between chest voice and head voice while you're warming this up. Oh, sorry, I couldn't talk and do that at the same time. Two more. Now, for the ladies, guys, you should be all in full voice now. Ladies, and you know what, guys, if you want to do this up there with us, I think that's actually great for you because it's great for you to warm up your falsetto head voice area up there. Now, only the top note for the female should be in our falsetto or head voice, whatever. Yeah. Good, that's about an F, which is about the lowest I usually go with my female singers, except I have these two awesome sisters, the Flatty sisters, and they can both sing a full out C, below middle C, which is like fierceness. I can't do that, except for when I'm sick. Okay, yeah, so just a reminder that it's really important to start learning how to flip back and forth between your chest voice and your head voice. Sometimes I have students who come in here who have never used their chest voice before, so they're like, ooh, like, ooh, and your head voice way down there, ooh, that gets really weird. So if I was to go, ooh, when I switch into my chest voice when I'm that low, it's like, whoa, what just happened? So you want to try and make that transition as seamless as possible. And the best way to do that is to massage your passagio, and really work through that change so you get used to the change. Move with the cheese, as they say. That is your first step towards being a fierce belter, a prepared performer and a fierce belter, so that you can, right, really belt it out up there. But first, you have to warm up your what? We have a few people left. What do you have to warm up first? You guys remember? Hello, Periscope land. Your head voice. Yes. Okay, awesome. Thank you for joining us at Periscope, and thank you, Prepared Performers. This is our Quick Tip Tuesday. So if you go to thepreparedperformer.com/QTT, that's Quick Tip Tuesday, for the next 3 weeks, this week, next week, and the couple weeks after that, we're going to be doing a series on belting. So this is the first step to being a better belter. Okay, bye.